Did someone tell me why he's doing that?
I wonder what's got him so bothered. He seems to be in a hurry.
Yeah! Yeah!
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall while climbing.
You know,
Could you please?
what do you want?
You cannot run! I'll help your head! You cannot run
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Listen here!
Could I interest you in this?
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will
You won't find that! I am at your service.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money.
What would cause him to run to hit someone?
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting.
What's got
He
into
tempts
him?
us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin. And take up arms against our enemies.
Let me show you everything I have.
What's he doing that for?
No, please don't. Please.
follow a false god.
Come no further. Turn back now.
God favors
Please,
us.
sir, have any money?
Why are you doing this?
Is not the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
You're mine! Come out and fight! There he goes! Stop him! You can't escape! Coward!
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
You are filth!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. What happened to you? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few
You dare to kneel in my presence?
I beg of you.
That will cost you your life!
War consumed the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Oh my.
Careful!
Let go of me. I've done nothing wrong.
Filthy heretic! Ow!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I wonder what happened to you.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Infidel! You won't get...
Help me!
على رسلك.
Infidel heretic forever!
Over here! Kill him! Move back!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
How could this
They ride. They leave only suffering in their wake.
What's this? God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
What's he doing that for?
You ever see someone do that before?
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Oh dear. What
You
is that
again,
man?
Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Fine. All I ask is for a few coins.
Die, thief! You dare to leave my presence? That will cost you your life! Who did this? Leave now and I'll let you leave. I'll have your hand for that.
What's this? God Almighty.
Oh no! What happened? All right, where are you?
Leave now.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Ne istiyorsun?
Thief!
اخرب عن
Hey!
وجهي.
Heretic!
Now.
Infidel!
You're nothing but a murderer! Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you. Please, sir, have any money? No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
What happened here?
Where is he going?
I'm so hungry.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Stop! You must not trespass here.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Come no further.
Leave this place.
What is that fool doing?
Leave now. You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. That's hurting! Stop it, please!
Geber kafir!
Have your head! Maybe you haven't noticed, but you've already lost.
That man is a killer.
Leave!
God have mercy on you. You can't escape. You
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made... It offers me. I owe you my freedom, stranger.
We might falter. We might fail.
Majduddin
Be
is
wary,
here to
friends.
see that even...
The shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! And take up arms against our enemies! In whatever way you can! I stand before you to deliver a warning! Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him! He will march on Jerusalem next! We must end this before it has a chance to begin! That city is ours, has always been ours! It is our duty to defend it until death! The Crusaders must be destroyed! Now comes the English king and his infidel army! They leave horrors in their wake! The Hadid rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged! Pray that God, glorious and
Still need
exalted
help
is
from
he,
you. I'm
might
not convinced I
favor
could
with
be
us,
of any help.
that he may
I have not
defend
been in
us
town for a
glory.
while. Well, not since Majduddin put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
Tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Brave King Salahadin, He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Oh dear. What did he do?
Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
You shouldn't be here.
Fighting for what we believe in.
Geber kafir! Gel buraya! O kadar kolay vazgeçmeyeceğim. Burada! Bu tarafta! Burada!
Infidel! Don't let him escape! Find out where he went. Can't get involved.
Oh, that was incredibly rude.
There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
How dare you! How simple.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majduddin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Where is the one responsible?
هل تحتاج شيئا ما؟
He better not cause any trouble.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you.
He's going to hurt
What is
himself.
that man doing?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Why would he do that?
It is a tragedy.
Still need
But
help
I
from
say,
me. I'm
this
not
is
convinced I
another.
could be of any help. I have not been in town for a while. Well, not since Majduddin put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
King and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must
Where is the one
resist.
responsible?
We must fight them in any way we can. Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. So comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their
Ever
wake.
see someone do that before?
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
Stop!
Be wary, friend. The Shaitan is everywhere. There is watching us, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like
Still
Saladin.
need help from me. I'm not convinced I could be of any help. I have not been in town for a while. Well, not since Majduddin put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it.
Bother someone else. What's he doing that for?
Fires of war consume the land.
Such a
and
strange
thousands
man.
of lives are
What is
lost
it?
in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God.
من الذي فعل هذا؟ أخبرني! How?
God Almighty.
All right, where are you?
What happened?
Who did this?
These are dark days indeed.
Where is the one responsible? What happened here?
Karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
I remember
Now
what
I'm
you look
starting
like.
to understand why they call you the One. What could I tell you that would be of any help? Oh yes. Majduddin enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. I'm sure it is the perfect moment to strike. Does that help? Now I must go hide for a while.
No!
Kime boyun
Give
eğmek
up!
istiyorsun?
You've nowhere to run! Come back here! Look out! Give up! You've nowhere to run!
What's wrong with you?
Please, someone do something. Please.
I'll get you!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
This won't teach you to
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Try not to be so careless.
And thousands of lives are
Where
lost
are
in
you?
its defense.
I know you're here somewhere.
It seems a tragedy. But I say, this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it's the crusade.
They sent word you wish to speak with me.
Majduddin intends another execution today. We must ensure all goes well.
It is my duty to serve.
Bring the document I've given you to your master. This way he'll know where my men are at all times. And be quick about it. We can ill afford any delays.
There will be none, you have my word. Is there anything else?
We've reason to believe they've infiltrated the city. Majduddin fears for his safety. Truth be told, I don't blame him. A man in his position has many enemies.
I'm sure your men will keep him safe.
God willing.
What is it that you want?
Make no mistake. It is our very existence.
Please be more careful next time.
The infidel king would see us all wrecked.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majduddin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end.
And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
I think I've seen everything now.
What's wrong with you? Leave now!
I don't understand what he's trying to do.
Richard takes Joppa. There will be no stopping him.
Odd. Why did he do that?
Who? What do you want?
What is it?
Ya lahu min ahmaq!
I don't understand what
Leave
he's
now.
trying to do.
Guards, help me! He's a thief!
Your life ends now.
شدوا علي!
Can't fight that man.
اسمع ثمن خطاياك! أيها الكافر! سوف تموت هنا! تموت! All right, where are you? Oh, how terrible! God almighty! Over here! They shouldn't be fighting! ثمن خطاياك! I saw you! Guard! Die! Nothing one except quickly! Thieves like you must pay for their crimes! Guard, over here!
What happened here?
Infidel, you will die here.
He wants to kill me!
Please! Help me!
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Remember when
Die!
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
doing that.
Let me go!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Please, someone do something!
What is he doing?
İşi mi lazım?
Please! Help me!
Weha.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yeter!
You cannot run forever!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. Oh dear, how... Could this have happened? Oh no, what happened?
So, being so careful, finally meet.
I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't.
Ah, you've come to the right place.
Curse him!
You can count on me.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they lead...
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Al-Muallim has asked that Majduddin be slain. He is to hold a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life. Don't foul this, Altair. Time is of the essence.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I stand before you.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
He should stop acting like a child.
But if you explain, all I ask is for a few coins.
Ne istiyorsun?
What is it?
Gördüğünüzü
now and I'll let
geri
you leave.
dönecek. Bir şey mi lazım?
Get it,
kafir!
He killed someone!
of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No, we do not. Never.
Then you wish to take action?
We do. Fight us.
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus! She goes by many names. God, slay the infidel, quickly! Out of my way, you fool! Come God, slay the infidel, quickly! Kill him! God! God!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
someone!
Why would anyone want to do that?
He seems to be in a hurry. Kill him! Stop running! You cannot escape! I will catch you!
I have many things,
The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It is a tragedy, but I say, this is another.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been.
done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look. Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.